Yo, what's up, everybody? Um, Man, that was a very impressive performance by Khabib. Um, Dominated. Justin Gaethje came with some solid kicks in the beginning, and was doing well. But man, Khabib just really kind of absorbed that stuff. Man, he absorbed everything. He absorbed everything. It looked like the kicks were working for a while, but Khabib's just a monster, man. He's a monster. How'd you guys see the fight? What'd you guys think? Man, that was an incredible performance. And then, yeah, he just kind of breaks down in tears and starts crying. Obviously lost his father to COVID. But man, that was an impressive performance. It's kind of weird it being after 2 o'clock in the afternoon here on the East Coast or the West Coast, um, and fights being over already. But what'd you guys think? Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, that was an incredible Khabib, came to tears afterwards and just started told the story about how his mom didn't want him to continue anymore. He didn't even want him to fight this fight, and so he ended up. He decided he still wanted to fight this fight, but he promised he wasn't going to fight anymore. So that's it. He said. Connor and Justin are going to fight in January, and he's like, "What do I care about fighting those guys?" He's like, He's like, "I choked them both out already," which is true. I mean, he's not lying. Um, Man, I guess we really were never meant to see Tony versus Khabib. That's crazy. Pandemic stopped the fifth opportunity for us to watch Tony Khabib, and wow, God just didn't want it. We were not meant to see Tony and Khabib. He gave us a a pandemic to stop the fifth attempt at that fight. Um, Man, what did you guys think? What did you guys think about the fight? What did you think about Khabib retiring? They're talking to Justin now. He's talking about how he loves to fight. He loves to fight. Um, he said he wants to get back in. What was it? January, I believe he said. Um, man, man, it was a great build up. Khabib goes down, retired as 28-0. Uh, has a clear argument, I feel, for the GOAT, for being the greatest of all time. He beat the first two-weight world champion at the current two-weight world champion and Conor McGregor. Um, I don't know of many people. If and actually, I can't think of one. Well, how many fights did John Jones have before he lost? I don't think it was 28. I think it was something like here. Let me find out. Does anybody know that? Put it on the when was that? I feel like it was like fifth fight, like 15 or something like that. But he's not undefeated. He maybe he should be, but man, he said Khabib also said that he wanted to be ranked number one as he goes out in retirement. Okay, let's see. John Jones lost. Oh no, wait, I missed it. Here, I'll bring up the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But John Jones lost. I'm going to the Sure Dog. Let's see. Man, that was incredible. Incredible. All right, here we go. So John Jones. Let's see. So Matt Hamill, there we go. So he had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Yeah, he was only had 9 fights. Yeah, this could be number one pound for pound. What do you guys think? Let's look at Khabib's Sure Dog. Sure Dog is a cool site. Yeah, Justin's talking about that after he came back to consciousness because Khabib choked him out with that triangle choke. That was Pretty nuts. All right, Khabib. Let's see. Why isn't this just easy to find here? There we go. This is what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Man, there you go. Oh, 29 0? I thought it was 28 0. Maybe it was 28 0 beforehand. Um, well, that's right. It is 29 0 because he would be 30 0 had he kept going. Justin says he wants to come back in like 6 weeks or something. Well, we'll see. He got choked out. He didn't get knocked out, so it's not like he he needs to like be out for a certain amount of time. That was an incredible fight. What'd you guys think? That I think it's pretty incredible that Khabib retires. I believe I saw some graphic. I don't know how true it was, but that Khabib's dad wanted him to fight George St. Pierre in his last fight, and that be his final fight. I don't know if that's true or not, but the graphic was real cool. I want to say I saw it on like UFC or something like that. But man, that was an incredible showing by Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. Man, that was a good fight. Did you guys watch the Chocolatito versus Gallo Estrada fight? Oof, man, no, I'm sorry, Chocolatito that card, but Gallo Estrada versus Cuadras. That was a rematch. Man, that fight was incredible last night. That was a great fight. Man, that they Cuadras dropped Gallo in the third round, something like that, and then just Cuadras was started like Gallo came out stronger after that. Cuadras was taking some hits. He's a warrior, man. Shout out to Cuadras and Gallo Estrada. That was an incredible fight by both those gentlemen last night. Man, that was a great scrap. If you guys haven't seen that, I think it was on the Zone, so you might have to buy the Zone for the month. Might as well because wait, who's fighting on the Zone? Yeah, no, November's the Zone lineup's pretty solid. Like you got Devin Haney coming up. Um, who else? Who else is coming up on the Zoner? Help me out. Who else is coming out on the Zone? Let's look at it real quick. Anyway, that was an incredible fight. Boxing schedule. There we go. The Zoner. There we go. Oh man, there's hella fights. Oh, I missed that fight on Friday in Italy. Yeah, the Chocolatito fight was good too. Chocolatito looked good. Let's see. Who else? Oh yeah, Usyk. Next weekend. Munguia's fighting next weekend as well on Friday. Yeah, so might as well buy the Zoner and yeah, and watch the Guile fight, but because that fight is great. Yeah, like I said, Haney's. They don't have Haney on here, huh? Man, the disrespect, man, it's terrible. Why don't you ever? Oh, there he is. November. Oh, that's right, because he's November. My bad, the Zoner. Yeah, Haney, Katie Taylor. Let's see who else we got here on the Zone. I think Povetkin's on the Zone too. No, or what is that on for us? It's not. It doesn't have it on here. Demetrius Andrade. It's another good fight, and yeah, Danny Jacobs. What do we got? What does the Zone got in December? Obviously Ryan and Luke. Oh, and the AJ fight. That's cool. Oh, and then Joseph Parker's on. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna let the Zone live. We're gonna let you live this month. Actually, I already paid for the year, so I'm just saying that so I feel better myself. I actually need to figure out when that's coming up again because I want to say it's soon. But what do you guys think about the UFC? It's good scrap. Guys, comment on here so I can put your comments on the screen. That was a great card. It was cool watching fights early. The Ak and Kaliev, the first guy who beat Kutalaba. Um, Man, that was that guy. That guy hits hard. Yeah, Robert Whitaker against Cannonier. That was another great fight. That should have been. I really feel that number one contender fights, if or if it's like whoever wins this is going to be the next guy because the number one contender is injured or whatever, right? I really feel that needs to. I really feel they need to be. It needs to be 5 rounds, man. Like that was a great fight with Whitaker and Cannonier. Uh, Cannonier was coming on towards the end too. Um, that was a good that like we needed 2 more rounds of that. I feel like, and I'm sure these guys would have been for. I mean, good for Robert Whitaker. He it's the first 3 round fight in like since 2017 or something like that. But man, that was another great fight. It was a good night of or good morning of fights. Man, your boys accomplished today too. Like I got up, worked out, uh, did my cleaning up, and started cut my hair and watched the fight because yeah, we got to cut our it's quarantine. So I'm figuring it out, kind of though. I think well, it's a little lopsided there on the back. I think that's because I have a pillow, so don't worry about that. Man, it's an incredible performance by Khabib. He retired right afterwards. If you guys haven't heard yet or haven't been watching, but he promised his mom that he wasn't going to fight without his dad anymore. Obviously, if you guys know, his dad passed away from COVID. Um, Man, that's a strong man. That's he was like a legend in mixed martial arts and samba and stuff in Dagestan. So and obviously his son is one of the if not the greatest fighter of all time. Do you guys feel that Khabib is the greatest fighter of all time? I definitely think he has an argument of being the greatest fighter of all time. Um, Never lost, 28-0. I mean, that's it's hard to argue. But anyways, wanted to stop, talk to you guys, see what's cracking, what you guys thought about the fight. I really do want to see Whitaker versus Adesanya again. That'd be a good fight. Whitaker's a good fighter, uh, and that was a major event. I remember that event is like I think still has a record for largest crowd in history when Whitaker fought Adesanya for the title. Well, Adesanya fought Whitaker for the title, but man, yeah, that hopefully that happens again. Would you guys want to see Whitaker versus Adesanya again, or would you want to see somebody else? I'm gonna hit the mug right here. Um, I want to see it. I'd want to watch it. Yeah, put it back over there. I think the other one was in New Zealand or Auckland. Yeah, Auckland, New Zealand. Um, Man, that'd be great. That'd be a great matchup. Again, I'd really like to see what Whitaker does against Adesanya again. I mean, it was he got knocked out last time, but I think I don't know. I think he deserves it. Who else is there at middleweight? I can't think of anyone really who's at middleweight that deserves it more than Robert Whitaker. I don't think there's anybody else. Um, but man, that was talking to Robert Whitaker right now. He has his fourth kid coming too. He's making babies out there in Australia. But man, it's a great fight, great afternoon of fights. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys haven't seen Gallo versus Cuadras, go to watch that on DAZN. It's fight of the year so far. I mean, we haven't had a whole lot of a sample size, right? Because of what the year was, but man, but just like Clay Collard, Cassius Clay Collard can has an argument for fighter of the year. That's what this kind of years, but that was like fight of your candidate on like on any year. It's on par with any year. That was a great fight last night, Gallo versus Cuadras, too. But anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching. I got some stuff coming. I know it's been a while, but but I'm setting up some people for the game. So appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for that stuff. And talk to you guys soon.